Hello. This is Red River again. Maybe this is the first time that you are actually meeting me, okay? And if this is the first time, you can see I am the Galactic Activator, and I said you can see because I do want you to see, like, not just with your physical eyes. I want you to see from within. I want you to see from the heart, okay? I laugh a lot because it makes me feel good. So this recording is a hot one, like this pepper pen that I'm gonna write. So usually I do my EMT, which is earthly manifestation tasks, okay? EMT. I usually write 7 notes, but I didn't. And I usually want to do these on Wednesday, but today is Thursday. And yesterday there was, well, I was busy. I was doing other things. And I decided to not be so strict on myself when I am not doing something I want to do, or when things turn out different, because everything happens for a reason, everything falls into place, everything has a very valuable lesson. And today I was feeling so red, okay? As you can see on my makeup, I've been wanting to do this overly extra blush for so long, and I finally did it. I finally did it, and I love how it turned out. It's so me. I felt so myself today, like you don't even know. I enjoyed what I am. So what I'm gonna do different this time is not only, I feel like every EMT I somehow did different, because I've been doing them for 3 years, but every week I do them different. Sometimes I create like 10 posts, like 10 different things on a day. And the other time I go live and I share 7 channeled messages, which I will channel even further into. And this time I'm just gonna sit, okay? I'm gonna write them down as I channel them, because I want to show you what it looks like to channel, to translate light, to transfer my soul to you in a way, okay? And sometimes this can be feeling something, it can be knowing something, but it is also for sure seeing something. And that's mostly what I do. I see from within. Not just with my physical eyes. I don't just see what I look at. I see telepathically. So, as most of you know, because I speak about this a lot, I translate the Galactic Federation. And if you don't know what this is, you can do your research. I know you can, because you know how internet works, and you can Google something and type what you want to know. So I know you can find out yourself what the Galactic Federation is, but the easiest way and the fastest and the shortest way to explain is the Galactic Federation is the government in space. they kind of hired me, but they want to work with me. And as I work with them, we all work together. There is no without. I do not live without the Galactic Federation. I am never, ever, I'm never anywhere without them. You might have felt this, you might have discovered this yourself in a way that you have felt their presence. They might have visited you to speak to you telepathically, or in signs, synchronicities, and numbers, angel numbers, which are also really alien numbers. And when I said that, there was 555 on the timer. Okay, that's an angel number. But angels are aliens, whether you want to believe that or not. It's truly a belief. But if you don't believe, it might not be true for you in your mind, but it is true in my mind, because they give me my realizations. So that is reality. So let's get into it, because I know you've been waiting a day. You don't have to wait any longer, all right? I got the tea for you. I'm actually also having my 2 decks with me. I have 2 decks today with me. I have so much more, but these are my favorites right now because they're new and fresh. So I will dive into those later. But first, EMTs, what is that? I do it. I host EMT. The earthly manifestation tasks that I deliver to you are truly galactic. They are for all of us. There is no single person that is being left out. Even your kids, but even your grandparents are joining this manifestation. They guide everybody on, I wanted to say the planet, but in this case the planet, but they actually guide the galactic, the universe. The galactic means universal, spiritual, physical, emotional, spiritual, anything untouchable or touchable, okay? Anything that breathes or doesn't breathe, everything that is alive and, well, dead. So you participate in these earthly manifestation tasks even though you don't want to put any effort into your participation, because your presence, your breath, your thoughts, your aliveness is your participation. Your very existence is your participation, all right? So this is my participation. This is my part, all right? This is what I do. I translate them to you, for me, for you, for us, for all of everybody's childs, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you live what I look like when I channel, which I'm already doing for 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to channel the very first. It says enough. The very first EMT, and today it is 27 of March, and it's actually my dad's birthday today. My dad and I haven't spoken in a while. He does not believe that I am important enough to be in his life. So he might work on his self-esteem, or he might be working on his strength. You know, he might be gaining strength to even speak to me, because I truly understand when you have seen me 8 years ago or 5 years ago. 8 years ago was before my accident, 5 years ago was after my car accident. You might have seen me 5 years ago and you see me now again, and you're like, who are you? Like, what are you looking like? There's tattoos on me, there's redness on me, there's a voice that's very loud, and people are surprised. So it takes time for the people that knew me before I became the Galactic Activator. It takes time for them to discover my true nature, which is undeniable, and you can only trust it. So I understand that my parents would need some time, and my siblings, and basically my whole family. And I don't see family just as blood. I see family as soul family. And I also see family as light family. So we have a light family. Okay? We're not just made from blood. We are much more than that. So, the first of the 7 notes that I'm going to channel. Do it right and make it right. Do it right and make it right. So what I'm hearing, you cannot do it wrong. You cannot do anything wrong if you trust your intuition. If you have one way to go, you don't have another path to take. So you know that you can trust that you are always doing it right, whatever you are doing, whatever actions you are taking, whatever your purpose is, okay? Whatever the conversations are that you are having. If you live from the heart, you know that you can only do it right, because there is no wrong way when you truly live your soul's destiny. There is only one right way for you to follow through. You don't have to make it harder for you. You don't have to wait for the right answers when you know that in any moment you do it right. And you do it good, okay? Do it right and make it right. Make it right. You can trust that you can make anything. You can trust that you can make anything for your highest good, because that's how you make it right. If it's not for your highest good, it might not be your purpose. Because if you do it right and you make it right, you have nothing that disturbs your path. There's only one way, which is the right way. Okay. That was beautiful. Okay, number 2. Have faith and know what you do. Have faith and know what you do. Have faith and know what you do. It sounds so simple, I know, but it's so not simple. You have to have faith. I talked about this today. Faith. You cannot just put all your faith in anybody because you cannot trust everybody, okay? Whoever is talking to you, whoever comes to visit you, you need to have faith in yourself. You need to trust your own self in communicating, in moving, in thinking, in working, in creating. You need to have faith in what you are, what you bring to the table. And I know I'm the table at this point, okay? I am the table in my life. So I know I have faith in my work. I have faith in my deliverance. I have faith in my actions. I have faith in the words that are coming out of my mouth because I have trust in myself. I trust what I'm doing. I wouldn't be doing it if I don't really believe it or trust it, because it is supposed to be. That's my belly. My stomach is making sound. Yeah, so anyways, have faith and know what you do. If you have faith in yourself, you always have an inner knowing of what your steps are. So you are always being directed. You are always on course. You are always on the right track, okay? You have no complaints if you know what you do. If you don't know what you're doing, it's not that easy. But you don't have to know what you're doing to trust yourself. You don't have to know what you are doing to have faith. It is a must to have faith in yourself. Because who else are you gonna trust if you cannot even trust your own energy? You need to trust your energy. And if you don't, you might have some blockages that are keeping you from trusting yourself. And it doesn't have to be like super painful or traumatic. It can just be a little doubt about, you distrust your neighbor or you distrust your future because you simply don't know all the details. So do it right and make it right. Have faith and know what you do. Let's move on to the next, shall we? I shall. I'm just talking to myself, but I know I am speaking to the Galactic, which makes all of you as important as I, which is why I can level to this energy, because what I give to myself, I know that I'm giving that to others, and the other way around, what I'm giving to others, I'm also giving that to myself. It's all a gift to all of us. So the next one, we have 7. Okay, we have much more. We have 5 left. 6. No, 5. We have 5 left. Okay, number 3. When I close my eyes, it helps me to channel because I don't have distractions, all right? Everything you do makes sense to somebody. Like everything. and I'm gonna explain why. Everything you do makes sense to somebody. There's always somebody alive or reincarnated, ascended, or in another realm, in another spirit, in another body, in another form. There's somebody that you make sense to. There's somebody that understands what you are doing. Because there's always somebody watching you and watching over you if they have not been considered the same. You are protected. Okay? So everything you do is being protected. It is being guided. It has a meaning. So it does make sense. It has a reason. So it does make sense. You don't do anything without reason. Every action you do has some kind of previous movement towards that action. It has some kind of understanding that connects these things all together, all at once. Maybe you don't make sense to yourself yet, but another person can already see what you're going through. It already knows. Verb, confirmation verb. It already knows. And I just dropped my pen, but I wanted to write the next one. So there was a reason for that, for me dropping the pen. Maybe somebody got annoyed by the pen, somebody watching this in the future. Or I was meant to put it down and channel this message a little longer. Everything you do makes sense to somebody. Whatever you are moved by, it is moving you for a reason. Trust that, okay? Really trust that there is a reason for your action, okay? And if this is not clear yet, it will come to you in due time. But you need to remember that it's only going to come to you at one timing. So you need to wait, like you need to trust that it comes to you in only one perfect timing. There are no two timings. You were born once, you die once, unless you go through a spiritual death every night to wake up as a new person, a new, completely new being. You can just wake up and transform. Number 4, the next, please. This one I don't fully understand yet, so I believe the channel will make it clear. If you came here, you come through, is what I heard. If you came here, I heard something. something came here. If you came here, you come through. Oh, okay, I'm sensing that everything is timeless, but everything has a timing, right? I just said there's only one birth time and die time. If you came here, you come through. Everything you experience in your life is going through you. Like it's moving through you. Like this hair right here. It is moving in the atmosphere. Okay, but it's not really moving through my body, but it's in the atmosphere. I cannot erase this hair. I have to truly hold it and see it, and I can feel it. Like your physical body, you are seen and felt. Okay, and there's everything in you that comes here with you. And it all comes through you. And with that being said, you are a portal. You are a walking portal where you get to come and be as you are and as you are meant to be. There is no other you. There is only you. So you have to know who you are, to live like you. If you don't know who you are, you don't know how to live like you, okay? You just don't know what you radiate. You just don't know what you can give. You have something in you that you came with in birth. You birthed that. Like you, when you were born, you birthed your mission, your passion, your purpose. Okay, these are all like one, like you, your mission, your passion, and your purpose. Am I gonna say this out loud or not, Spirit? Do I keep it a secret? I got a message. Spirit said, you don't have to keep it a secret. I just got a message, okay, regarding tattooing. I'm also a tattoo artist. I've been tattooing myself for 3 years, okay? I've been tattooing this was the first tattoo that I did on myself. The star. I did it on I wanted to have it on my scar, but I couldn't do that, so I did it on the side. I don't want to keep a secret about the truth. I do not want to hide any truth. If something is real, if something is truly meant to be, I don't see any reason to hold information back. I don't see any reason to lie about my existence when I can just be myself. Like I can just say I'm a tattoo artist. I've been tattooing, okay? I want to tattoo for the rest of my life. And I want to tattoo some ass, okay? I want to make some art on somebody's face. Like I did. I have a flame. I also have these. They are done by the same artist in Mexico, Tulum, with hand poke. I don't do hand poke. I do want to learn, but I do the machine. So if you are ever interested in a tattoo from me, I made my own style, okay? I made my own tattoo style, and I called it new school trench art. And what is this? Like, it is art that is created in war or disturbing times or painful times, painful memories, but also beautiful memories, because trench art, it was created to bring art, to bring beauty in the madness during war, when the people were stuck and fighting for their life to live. Maybe they were not stuck, they were always moving, but I believe art doesn't have, you don't need a reason to make art, but art has meaning, and you can give it meaning anytime. But yeah, let's move on to the next, all right? Number 5. What is this? Welcome to the gates. You have entered. That's what I heard. Okay, so this is a earthly manifestation task for somebody on this planet, okay? I always feel like a gate to other people, like a door, but let me just write it down. Welcome to the gates. You have entered. Was that what I said? I don't remember what I said. When I channel, I forget. Like, this is the thing about channeling, okay? But let me just first write it down. Okay. Welcome to the gates. You have entered. When you channel energy, you can forget instantly a second after. That's how you know you channel. Your mind remembers your thoughts more easily. Notice this, okay? When you channel, you can just, it's gone. It's gone. That's why I write so much. That's why I record so much and post so much, because I channel a lot. And I know it's not just for me. Otherwise, I would never even share it. Like, if it was just for me, I would just keep it for me. I would just keep it for me and keep that good energy for myself. But I channel this for a reason, which is why I have to write it down, because it means something of value to somebody else. Welcome to the gates. You have entered. Now, this can mean something different for anybody, because you might be feeling that you have entered a gate to heaven. You might have felt like you've entered a gate to hell. You might feel like you've entered a gate to your family or a partner, a friend, a worker, a co-worker, your art, okay? Whatever your gate is, I welcome you into it, because you might be feeling a little bit like you want to look in the gates, you want to explore the gates and see what's in there and out there, but it might take a village and a month even to really like enter the gate, because a gate is like a hole, a portal, a hole, but it's a tunnel. It is a tunnel vision. It doesn't have an ending. A gate is just an entrance. A portal is a space. You enter in the portal, but the gates are the actual doorways to the portal. Whatever is in that portal, whatever is waiting for you there, whatever is on your timeline for that specific gate. So, welcome to the gates. You have entered. You have entered. Because any step you take in your life is your purpose. Any step you take in your life, you are supposed to enter it. If you do something in your life that you really don't feel truthful or honest or fitting you, like it just doesn't match who you are, it might not be for you, okay? It might not resonate with your energy. It might not have any reason for you to just exist, to be there. You might have no reason to be there. So get out of there, get out of that space, get out of that gate. Get out of that door, get out of that pathway if you are not meant to be there. Because it can be dangerous to stay somewhere you are not supposed to be. Because it is damaging somebody, it is damaging something. It is not good for the soul to go against it, because the soul will just feel silenced or numb or lost, confused, lack of clarity, no sense in you, no sense within you, no inner knowings, no feelings, no direction in life. You just live like a zombie. Don't be a zombie. You deserve to be free in your own body. You shouldn't be trapped in it. You should never feel trapped in your body. And if you feel trapped in your body, you need to move it around, okay? You need to move it around all the way. And don't let anything stop you, because you should not let it. You should not let it stop you. If this is your gate to enter, then you are the only person that can enter the gate. Are you following me? Do you know what I'm talking about? I know you should know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about it. Let's go to the next, because I like doing these. Number 6. Wow, I have to write it down first. Okay, so I wrote down favor God and let God favor the rest. And I wrote handle too, because I thought I heard favor God and let God handle the rest. Favor God and let God favor the rest. This is so beautiful. You don't have to favor everything. You don't have to favor everybody. You don't have to handle anything on your own. You don't have to do anything on your own. You can just allow God to handle you, to handle your life for you. You can. You can ask God for guidance in any occasion, in any step, in any breath you take. You are allowed to favor God. You have full permission from God to favor it and to let it, God, handles your life. Somebody really needed to hear this today. Allow yourself to be favored by God. You don't have to fight on your own. You don't have to fight on your own. And I feel like crying right now because you don't have to. Actually, God made you. So God would never want you to be on your own. It wants you to be in community. It wants you to be in harmony. It wants you to be in pleasure. It wants you to be happy. It wants you to feel and know the truth. Okay? So, let God handle your life because you need it to take control of your life. Because if you do not allow God to control your steps for you, you will lose. And they say, a man without an altar is a man on the loose. Your body is your temple. Your spirit is your altar. Wherever you are walking or flying or laying or sitting, you carry the altar of all of your ancestors with you. And God sees it all. God hears it all. God feels and knows it all. Allow it to be. Just allow it to be. That's the only way. And it might take some time to realize this, or it might take some time to believe and trust in that. But you can trust in God. You can trust in yourself. But you need to know a few things about God. And that's your own study, okay? You study that yourself so you can believe in God, okay? And we've come to our last one, number 7. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're doing, be still and listen. Observe. And move. No. Breathe and move. If you don't know what you are doing, be still and listen. Observe. Breathe and move. You just have to do it. Okay, you just have to do it. Without this part, the last part, there is no connection to you and God. If you cannot just be still and listen and observe and breathe and move in your own energy, in your own presence, in your own moment, in the present moment, you have no connection with God because you cannot do these things. You have not developed this equipment in yourself. It is an equipment. It is you can be an expert in breathing. You can be an expert in moving. You can be an expert in observing. And you can be an expert in listening. And you can be an expert in being still. You just have to train yourself. You just have to do it. And the more you do it, and the longer you do it, the better you will become. The better you will be at it. Like anything else. How do you brush your teeth? It should be that simple. If you brush your teeth, you might be doing this like super wild, like you might just almost break your jaw doing it. And maybe you brush your teeth way too gentle. Maybe you're a very slow teeth brusher. Maybe you just do it 2 seconds and you're done. Maybe you do it for 2 minutes like most people. Maybe you they have these, my sister had these. It was like a peppermint toothpaste. Okay, it was in a cup and they just had these little pills and she would like bite on it and that was her toothpaste. But she did brush with it. That's also a way. And then we have electric toothbrushes. You don't even have to move like that quick. You can just brush like that. And then you have people who clean their tongue with it. And you have people who never clean their tongue, which I actually also was teaching my sister to do. And anyways, I just love teaching, okay? So if you are a toothbrusher, you just have to do it your own way. You just have to do it like you truly enjoy it. And the way that it benefits your teeth. Like you have to enjoy what you do in any moment. And I just got an email, so I got a little distracted for a second. So if you don't know what you are doing, be still and listen, observe, breathe, and move. When you are brushing your teeth, you are looking in the mirror or not. Maybe you look down. Maybe you do it in the shower and you have no mirror. Maybe you look straight into the wall. Maybe you close your eyes when you brush your teeth. Maybe you open your mouth when you brush your teeth. Maybe you keep your lips closed when you brush your teeth. There are so many ways, different ways to brush your teeth. And some people clean their mouth, like they clean their lips with the toothbrush. Some don't. Other people use a towel to clean their lips, to have them not dry and just having smooth lips. Some people cannot even brush their teeth. Not because they don't have a toothbrush, but because they don't have water or toothpaste or a house to do that in. They have nothing. They just have a dirty breath, a nasty breath. Some people do drink coffee before they brush their teeth. And other people smoke a cigarette before they brush their teeth. And some people know that it can make your teeth even more yellow if you do it like that. Some people think that you need to brush before you do anything to protect their teeth. Because it is protection. It is a cleansing. It is not just making you clean and white. It is protecting your energy as well. Like a shower. A shower washes away everything. I still have these cards left, and I'm already 15 minutes filming, so I was thinking to just do this for 8 minutes or something max, and then check out. Dry mouth. I'm talking so much. Two cards came out. Wait, these are the same cards I had in my last reading. The staff and water. These two cards in that order, like this one came first and this one underneath. I pulled these cards with my last reading. It is my last loved war reading. I've been doing these, and they are not longer than 1 hour and 15 minutes because they will be too long. But if they are already too long, just pause them if you want to watch it, and then just keep going because they might be tiring or confronting as well. Because I'm making you feel things, okay? I'm making you feel something, okay? So watch that. Watch my loved war readings, because as the EMTs, they're not just like general readings, they're not just collective or open readings. The loved war readings are for everybody because I educate you about love and war. So, our energy. It's not a specific topic, but they are very specific topics. That didn't make sense, but it also did make sense. But in the Loved War reading, I read the meaning of this card, but not of this card. So I'm just gonna read this one. And the card has 3 profiles: the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. Today, I am your medicine. I hope every day I can be your medicine, actually. I hope I can be your medicine for the rest of your life, because I can cure way more than a glass of wine or whiskey. Yeah, I'm gonna repeat that. My energy, me, my presence, my spirit, my soul, I can cure way more than a glass of wine or whiskey. I am your cure. I am your medicine. Okay, let's move on. The essence of water. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many paths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Deluge? I don't know this word. I've never heard of it before. Water begins without boundaries. That's beautiful. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. Okay, I have to read that again. It was so good. Okay. As soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. We are like water, okay? The invitation. When water arrives, you are invited. Initiated is what I wanted to say, but it could be like that. When water arrives, you are invited to watch your emotions. Know they are going to be changeable, and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here, go with it. The medicine of water. This is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this, what water does to the flesh, it does in sacred ritual to the spirit. Repeat. What water does to the flesh, it does in sacred ritual to the spirit. You are a free spirit, and there's nothing as free as your spirit if you allow it to be. But you have that in you. You are free in you. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience of the timeless non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. Just repeat it backwards if you want to listen to it again. I'm not gonna say it a third time, it's so much words. Now is also a time that is pregnant with potential for you. Carl Jung talked about the maternal womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. It precedes and sustains every creation. Emergence from it is manifestation. Immersion in it is dissolution of form. Because of this, it symbolizes regeneration. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. The one at the bottom was thunder. You know, when you watch me, you watch thunder. You know I'm about that thunder. You know that I'm going to stroke you with some lightning. Okay, you know that's what I do. You know I'm going to speak truth to you. And I'm an hour now, so I'm going to end the EMT here. If you want to find anything, okay, you can look at my website. There is so much for you to see and explore. Even if you think you already know a lot, there's just something gonna be there for you as a gift, okay? It's going to surprise you. It's going to catch you off guard. I know there's something there that you have been waiting for. It might just be there for you only. You might be the first. You might be the last. And you might be the seventh, which makes you very special, because if you are the seventh to do anything, you are the luckiest ever alive. So don't waste your time on things and people that just do not resonate with what you truly have in you. You got it, all right? Red is out, and I take the Galactic Activator anywhere. Bye.